What's up, guys? This is Webby back again for your Monday Night Raw review for January 8th, 2018. Very intriguing things going on tonight on Monday Night Raw. A huge build with just 3 weeks away to the Royal Rumble for Monday Night Raw. Welcome back, The Miz. A huge matchup made for Raw 25. They sure did advertise that a lot tonight. And if there's one word to describe Jason Jordan after what WWE did to him tonight, it is exactly what the club says all the time to their opponents. Nerds! Absolutely. All that plus so much more on this edition of Monday Night Raw. First off, welcome into the podcast. If you're a subscriber, thank you very much. Thank you for following me on this journey on YouTube. If you're not, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that bell for all notifications. And follow me on Facebook at 2007Webby. Everything is appreciated on this channel because a lot of hard work does go into this channel to make it what it is for you wrestling fans. Now, Monday Night Raw. Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman coming out, and they made one good point about Brock Lesnar's title reign, and not only Brock Lesnar's title reign, about really all the championships in the WWE and what we have seen here recently. Paul Heyman says, well, you have to reinvent, you have to grab, the fans' attention in a different way because WWE changes, blah, blah, blah. So you have to make different styles of matches. And you have to, have multi-man matches. But do you remember when it was one-on-one for the champion, and the title holder would go up against the challenger because the challenger would try to take down the champion and take over his yard and take the championship away from him because he thought he was bigger and badder than the champion. Well, it sounds really good, especially coming out of Paul Heyman's mouth. But fans, underneath all of that, underneath everything that Paul Heyman was saying tonight, WWE is really looking past the Royal Rumble. Because no question in my mind, and no question in anybody's mind, Brock Lesnar is winning the Royal Rumble matchup, his title defense. He's winning that match, that triple threat match. Therefore, after that, he will move on to WrestleMania in a one-on-one match with Roman Reigns. What are you advertising, Paul Heyman? There you go. Thank you, WWE. Giving us more advertisement before this match at the Royal Rumble is even taking place. Whatever. Anyway, after that happened, Braun Strowman looked absolutely awesome tonight when he destroyed Kane and Brock Lesnar to the point that Brock Lesnar had to be taken out on a stretcher and to an ambulance. Took down pulled down a huge steel barrier thing that held up the Titantron, and it fell on both Kane and Brock Lesnar. Absolutely awesome. And that was after he put Brock Lesnar through a table and threw the box that held like sound system onto Kane. So that was just awesome to see tonight for Braun Strowman. Looking very dominant on his way to the Royal Rumble. The Miz! Nice to see him back. The Miz tonight, he returns to WWE television and he warns Roman Reigns, the Intercontinental Champion, that he's coming for that coveted championship. Runs down everything that he did in 2017. Let's just forget about what Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel did, giving him the jacket and trying to give him the shoes and all that stuff. Forget about all that junk. The Miz, running down everything he did in 2017, running down what he did with the movie, and about a great year he had. And him saying that 2018 is going to be the year of the Miz. He's going to have his baby in 2018. He's going to take back the Intercontinental Championship. The champion makes the championship, not the title making the champion. And he let Roman Reigns borrow the Intercontinental Champion because he wanted somebody to hold on to the championship on a weekly basis and have it on TV while he was away. That was the only reason why Roman Reigns has it, according to The Miz. So, nice to see The Miz back. That was Miz TV tonight. And Miz got a little more retribution at the very end of Monday Night Raw, which we'll be going over in just a little bit. Bayley and Sasha Banks took on Mandy Rose and Sonya. Bayley and Sasha Banks win. Okay. I mean, it was a standard matchup that we have seen before on Monday Night Raw between these four competitors. One thing that is getting really over with the WWE Universe and is very intriguing and really has got a new layer to it. And that is Woken Matt Hardy. Delete, 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 delete. He has new music, wrestling fans. Matt Hardy came out with new music tonight. He gave Kurt Hawkins the facts and picked up the victory. And then, once again, Bray Wyatt and him laugh in the middle of the ring. I'm ready to actually see a match on TV between these two. Very intriguing. Will be very intriguing to see that. Probably will lead up to a match at WrestleMania. I can see that, where that's going. But we'll see. Enzo versus Cedric Alexander for the Cruiserweight Championship. The biggest thing that happened here is Enzo got kicked right in the face and blood started coming right here by his eye. And went to the outside. Cedric Alexander flipped and onto the outside on him and ended up winning by a countout. Now, Of course, this is going to set up another matchup for the Cruiserweight Championship. Cedric Alexander will get another shot because he won by countout, which means he does not get the championship, but he gets the win. So we'll see what happens. Either way, Cedric Alexander is not the guy that the WWE is going to base 205 Live around. So in the end, even if Cedric Alexander does get the Cruiserweight Championship, he will sooner rather than later drop it back to Enzo because that's who they're basing 205 Live around. Flip-flopping the championships back and forth. The Balor Club and the Shield open up Monday Night Raw in the opening segment. This, the Shield come out and there's, why on earth they are burying Jason Jordan, making him look like a nerd, because he's taking the place of Dean Ambrose. So he's the third member of the Shield right now, and he's learning all these things about how to be a team member, and so on and so forth. And he's trying to fit in. I mean, he's trying, and they just kind of stand there and look at him. And he's kind of like that rah-rah cheerleader, that rah-rah guy. And he looks like a nerd. WWE, we want you to give this guy talent, a character, because we know he has talent inside the squared circle. But this is not how you're going to get him over with us. Unless you just don't want us to be over with him. You just want us to have sympathy for him. No, I get it. If Dean Ambrose isn't going to be back, this is going to lead to a match between Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan at WrestleMania. But no, I mean, this is terrible. I mean, this is bad. Bad television for Jason Jordan. WWE Creative can do so much better. So much. Writing wise for Jason Jordan. And the main event spoke for itself. Now, I'm not going to complain about it because the Balor Club won, and I would much rather have seen the Balor Club win. Finn Balor win over Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan. However, when you think of how Jason Jordan was treated at the beginning of the show, and then you have him come out there and towards the end of the matchup, he gets right in the middle and distracts the ref when Roman Reigns is trying to get the hot tag, which causes all the distraction, which makes it where Finn Balor can pick up the win for the team. It's like, you want us to get over with this guy, and you treat him like he is a nerd, as the Balor Club would say. Give me a break. You wanted to give this guy a character, you have to do a better job than this. WWE. Because none of us is going to get over with this guy when you treat him like this. And other than that, Titus Worldwide picked up a victory over the Bar, which I really don't understand why. That's makes no sense at all. Samoa Joe picks up a win over Rhino, cuts a great promo saying that he's going to come after Roman Reigns when the Roman Empire starts falling down because he was the one that made the crack in the Empire. And Asuka got attacked by Nia Jax. That was Monday Night Raw tonight. Thank you for tuning in to the podcast. Tune in tomorrow for my SmackDown Live review, and I will be reviewing their Mixed Match Challenge tomorrow night as well. Once that is over, I'm going to be giving that a shot, at least on their first one. See if that is good. See if it's worth reviewing. As we know, it's on Facebook. Check it out, and I'll bring it right here to you on the podcast for a review. And y'all let me know what you think about that as well. And if it turns out to be good, I will be doing each and every one, every Tuesday night. So, until I see you again, this is Webby, and I'll catch you on the other side. Talk